And what he needed was a sax soloist, because I guess his guy, because he brings a rhythm section, all black rhythm section, and Barry White, and his sax player, I guess, couldn't make it. So they need to find the sax player. But the sax player had to read music, but also be able to play soulfully. So all the black guys in Seattle that could play soulfully didn't know how to read music. All the white guys in Seattle that knew how to read music didn't know how to play soulfully.
It's hysterical.
But in high school, I had this teacher that was connected somehow, and he told the people that were looking for the sax player, he goes, there's this kid in my high school band, he can do it. So I got the gig. At 17, I was on 17. I played these solos with Barry White, and I got standing ovation from the crowd. It was like my first ever gig.
Were you playing on My First, My Last, My Everything?
Yeah,
So, all of those.
Yeah, and the love theme.
There's nobody like Barry White. I mean,
he was so
it's
great.
just almost a parody of himself.
Yeah.
You know, with the talking.
I know.
You know, and that voice. And, you know, it was you could hardly parody it.
It was so
But when
great.
he got hold of a great record, it was just a great record.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those hits that he had.
Oh my gosh. It was so fun to play them, and it was so fun to just be in that. That was my first pro gig. I never did anything professionally, and then I got paid. And so what happened was my high school, Franklin High School in Seattle, was a very evenly mixed high school. 1/3 black, 1/3 white, 1/3 Asian. And I was in the nerd band side. And every day at high school, I'd be walking down the hallways, and the tough black guys would like push me up against the locker. Hey, white boy, give me some money. I go, gladly. Here you go. Here it is. Good. See you tomorrow. We'll do this again.
Really?
I'll miss you until then. It happened every day. But when I played with Barry White, so all those guys came to the Barry White concert, and they're looking up on stage and they're seeing this guy that they'd been pushing up against the locker every day. He's playing these solos with Barry White. So when I went back to school on Monday, it was a whole different ball game. I was like a hero walking down the hallways.
So
like, right this way, sir, right this way. It was so different.
This happened every day in high school?
Almost every day.
And how much money did you give them?
No, just like, you know, back in those days, like 50 cents, a dollar, whatever I had.
And they were okay with that?
Yeah.
And what if you didn't pay one day?
I always paid. What do you mean?
Because they would beat you up otherwise?
I would presume that would happen. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I just needed like 50 cents every day to go to school. Because I brought my lunch to school every day.
So this is happening to you when you're 15, 16?
This is when I was 16, yeah.
Okay. So how did it make you feel about race relations, having that happen to you?
I never thought one thing about it.
You just said it's the black guys who do it to you and say, hey, white boy. Well, already there's a racial dimension to the story.
That's true. But in the band, our band was all mixed, but white and black. So I had black friends, I had white friends.
So it didn't embitter you?
Not at all.
Really?
No.
Okay. Well, again, some people, it's like interviewing Jesus, and you've got the same hair. I mean, you stay in the same hotel as your band. You don't have any. A lot of people would have, especially at that tender age, would have an animus.
No. I was you know what I was thinking about? Practicing my sax, getting straight A's, which I did, and just doing my best. And I wasn't thinking about that. To me, it was just like a little comma on the sentence that I just had to deal with. I didn't care that much. Tell me
something shitty you've done, Kenny G.
I don't.
Oh, come on. You must have done some shitty thing in your life. Come on.
Not really.
Never once one shitty thing?
Not like wanting to.
No. Like, what do you mean?
Like, I mean, not like intentionally doing something shitty.
Involuntary manslaughter? You committed that? No.
No.
Like what? Like what? Like you...
No. I'm a good guy. I always try to do my best.
You have no regrets, that nothing you say, oh, geez, I can't believe it.
You know what? I do have a regret. The regret was not playing the sax solo on the Luther Vandross, Mariah Carey song, Endless Love. I should have played that sax solo.
They offered it and you didn't?
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you turn it down?
Because I didn't. Because they were singing so much. And by the way, at that point, I was playing like 10,000 seat places, and I was feeling like maybe my ego got in the way there. And I said, you know what? There's not enough room on this for me to play. Really? You know, if you gotta get rid of a few of the Mariah licks and a few of the Luther licks, and I'll play. And they go, no, we got it. And I said, well, there's no room. I'm not doing it. And I wish I would have done it. That was a mistake.
And when you say no room, that's musician talk for...
Okay, Luther's
Right.
singing this thing, and then there's a little vocal lick. Okay, where is the space for the sax? Where do I fit in? There was no
Not
room.
even a solo?
No, there was no solo. It was just kind of like trying to weave around. Like when I did this Frank Sinatra record, I played with him on the song One for My Baby and One for the Road. Okay, there was some room there, and I played, and I found my way, and I fit in.
He must have been re-recording it.
He re-recorded it.
Born when he was...
No, but they did a remix of it.
Oh, they did?
No, well, he sang later on in his career. And who was the producer on that one? God darn it. I feel bad.
Isn't that 3:15?
Yeah, 3:15. There's someone in the thing.
No one in the place
but
except
you and me. Da, 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 da,
So,
da, da.
stick 'em up, Joe.
Joe.
No, it's
Joe,
set 'em
da,
up,
da, da,
Joe.
da.
That was a joke a comic used to do. That always made me laugh.
And I would play. So I got
stick
to
'em
find
up,
my
Joe.
way in there.
Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.